for all the kids that are participating in the Little Kids Run.
Today's starting lineups brought to you by River Edge Public Golf Course in Marshfield. All summer long, Tuesday special, 18 holes with cart is $80 for foursome. That's $20 per person, 18 holes and a cart. Visit River Edge Public Golf Course in Marshfield. For the Medford Moondogs, they will start off with Trenton Weber King at shortstop, Marshall Westfield at second base, Cole Caraba at right field, Andy Guyden doing the catching, Michael Delzer in left field, Dalton Strebig is at third, Ben Lindgren is in center field, Brett Paul, not quite sure where he's playing yet, but we'll get you that as soon as we can. And Austin Davies is at first base. So Weber King, Westfall, and Caraba, Guyden, Delzer, and Strebig, Lindgren, Paul, and Davies for the Moondogs. For the Marshfield Chaparrals, it'll be Austin Littman playing shortstop, Justin Rayburn in center field, Riley Erickson doing the catching, Sam Schwanebeck in right field, Nate McDonald in left, Luke Wirtz at first, Bobby Pills is at second, Austin Palachek is at third, and Ryan Metz will be doing the DH for Jack Donahue. Again, Littman, Rayburn, Erickson, Schwanebeck, McDonald, Wirtz, Pills, Palachek, and Metz. Again, today's starting lineups brought to you by River Edge Public Golf Course in Marshfield. All summer long, Tuesday special, 18 holes with cart is $80 for foursome. That's $20 per person, 18 holes and a cart. Visit River Edge Public Golf Course in Marshfield as we get you ready for opening pitch here this evening from Jack Heckman Field. It'll be the Marshfield Chaparrals and the Medford Moondogs. The Chaps coming in 6-1 on the year. Medford coming in at 2-2. As Jack Donahue finishing up his warm-up pitches on this beautiful night for baseball. Marshfield will have a league game on Sunday in Abbotsford, and then their next home game next Wednesday will be here at Jack Hackman Field against the Wapaka Lakemen. It will be Military Appreciation Night, so come out to that one. That should be one heck of a ball game and a very special night all around here in Marshfield. So the Medford Moondogs will start off with Trenton Weber King. He'll be playing shortstop tonight for Medford. Right-handed batter.
Leading it off tonight for Medford in the top half of the first inning.
Just looking around the outfield here at Jack Hackman Field. 320 down the lines, 367 in the gaps, and 385 in dead center. Here's the opening pitch. And misses low. 1-0 the count. First pitch at exactly 7:30. Here's the 1-0. That one's grounded high. Nice pick over there at third base. Easy throw to first for out number one. A 5-3 put out and a very fine job over there at third base. And now Marshall Westfall, the second baseman. We'll get you the defensive alignments in just a little bit. Jack Donahue working very quickly on the hill. Cole Caraba is on deck. Coming set, shakes one off, shakes two off, shakes three off, shakes four off, and finally gets one he likes. Breaking ball, there's a strike. So shook off 5 pitches and agreed to the 6th and put it right in there. Here's the 0-1. Squared to bunt, that one's popped, foul territory, and it'll be out of the reach behind the catcher, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Westfall trying to get on any way he can. Again, the Chaps coming in 6-1 overall. Trying to pick up their 7th win of the year here tonight against Medford. Here's the 0-2 to Marshall Westfall. Breaking ball, that one's fouled straight back. Way to stay back on it was Marshall. Cole Caraba is on deck. He'll be in right field tonight. That one's drilled right back at the third baseman again, and a line out for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. 2 very good hit balls. Cole Caraba now up. But 2 very good hits as Donahue grinning into Caraba. Here's the first pitch. Misses low. As soon as Caraba got into the batter's box, Jack Donahue was giving him the stink eye. Here's the 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. Play 1 9-inning game. Here's the 2-0. That one's dribbled over to third base again. He sets his feet over to first, and 3 up, 3 down, and all to the third baseman. We go to the bottom of the first. Medford nothing, and Marshfield coming to bat.
Family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
8397.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field, and in the top of the first inning, all the balls hit over to Austin Palachek at third base for the Chaparrals, and we now have the official lineup for the Medford Moondogs. Brett Paul will be the pitcher for Medford, and that will make Dalton Strebig the third baseman. So from left to right in the outfield, it'll be Michael Delzer, Ben Lindgren, and Cole Caraba from left to right. From third to first, it'll be Strebig, Weber King, Westfall, and Austin Davies. Brett Paul pitching to Andy Guyden. And for your Marshfield Chaparrals, they'll start off with Austin Littman, Justin Rayburn, and Riley Erickson, 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. As Paul throwing some heat during his warm-up pitches, just finishing up. A big backstop here at Jack Hackman Field. A lot of room behind the catcher. So if anything were to get past any of the catchers, probably be an easy stolen base or pass ball. Stolen base either way, but as the catcher for Medford just towers over the home plate umpire, not particularly tall, but still the catcher for Medford, absolutely huge. As Paul finishes up his warm-up pitches, taking a little longer than usual to warm up to begin an outing, but they'll give him his warm-ups, and we'll see if they decide to throw him down. 2 more, it looks like, as Paul signals to his catcher. As a couple breaking balls to end his warm-up pitches. And a chuck down to second base, skips in there, nice stop by the shortstop. But we will start with Austin Littman, the shortstop.
Number 4, Austin Littman.
Littman standing in right-handed batter's box. The one thing I do like about these leagues is that they all have wooden bats. It makes for a very fantastic sound when you're able to get the bat on the ball. The wooden bats are one of my favorite. As Paul with the 3/4 pants just below the knees and the stirrup socks. Looking in, gets one he likes and delivers to Littman. That one's drilled center field and coming in on it and making the catch in center field. What a play for out number 1.
1 out.
Nice play out there in center field, and there's one away. Center fielder Ben Lindgren got a great jump on it, was able to make the backhanded stab, and now Justin Rayburn, the center fielder. And here's the first pitch, right on the outside corner for strike 1. Justin Rayburn, the
first inning temperature is 73 degrees. Mostly cloudy. Back at field.
The manager for the Chaparrals misses high and away, and it's 1-1. Riley Erickson on deck. For the Chaps, you like to see the aggressiveness from Littman, but only to see one pitch from your leadoff hitter, not particularly good. And Rayburn looks at ball 2. 2-1 to the Chaparrals manager and center fielder. Perfectly squared stance, bat on his shoulder. And here's the 2-1. Outside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Chaparrals in their maroon tops. Gray pants. Here's the 3-1. That one's grounded over to the shortstop, sets his feet. Got to be quick and gets him at first base. 2 up, 2 down, as the shortstop for Medford looked like he was a little bit surprised on how fast Rayburn got down the line, but was able to make a good strong throw for the second out. And now Riley Erickson, the catcher, is on deck, or is up to bat, excuse me. Open stance, waves the bat pretty extensively. That one's drilled over the second baseman. Nice stopping over his glove. The diving stop attempt by the second baseman, but skipped right over his glove, and now there's 2 outs with 1 on. Good attempt there by the second baseman. Now Sam Schwannebeck, number 25, the right fielder, with Erickson on first. The Chaps like to go after that first pitch. Littman lined out his first on his first pitch, then Erickson got a base hit. There's a strike. Good pop there by Paul. Here's the 0-1. And there goes Erickson. Gun down to second base, way over, and he's going to be safe. What a fantastic slide by Riley Erickson. What a great slide. Saw the ball was going to be behind second base, slid in front of it, was able to keep his hand on the inner part of the base, and now there's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see what Sam Schwannebeck can do. Infield, or there's a strike on the strike, or in the bottom half of the strike zone. The left fielder is in a part of the outfield where it seems like it's pretty worn down, but he's playing pretty shallow. Center field and right field playing straight up. Right fielder a little closer to the line. A lot of room in between first and second base. And here comes Paul on the 1-2. Misses just high, and it's 2-2 with Nate McDonald on deck. Second baseman and the shortstop trying to hold on Riley Erickson, and that leaves a lot of room between first and second base. Here comes the 2-2. Misses high, and it's 3-2. Full count now for Sam Schwannebeck. Runner at second is Erickson. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, foul, tipped into the mitt, and that will do it for the Chaps in the first. We go to the second, still scoreless here in Marshfield.
for the Chaparrals in the top of the first inning, in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, one.
Want to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
If you see a couple cameras around the stadium, it's Jason Zaleski in a sports show. He'll be taking all the highlights, and the game might be broadcast live tonight. Is that right? I can't tell. But you can catch all the highlights on the Zaleski Sports Show and his show on Facebook on the Zaleski Sports Show. It's all yours, and it's all now.
Good. To the top of the second we go. V&H Automotive, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97, and VNHautos.com. V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere. It will be the Medford Moondogs. As we get you ready for the top of the second, it'll be Andy Guide and Michael Delzer and Dalton Strebig. 4, 5, and 6 due up. And there's a strike from Jack Donahue to start off. From third, or we'll get the defensive alignments as Donahue works very, very quickly, and there's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. The Chaparrals left one in the top of the first. That one bounced in there. A good stop behind the plate by Erickson. It remains now 1-2. Looks like it got him right underneath the face mask. Here's the 1-2. Misses high, and it's 2-2. From left to right, McDonald's, Rayburn, and Schwanebeck. From left to right, and from third to first. We'll get that in a second. Just missed inside, and now Donahue, who is up 0-2 quickly, now finds himself in a full count. Gets one he likes right away. Payoff, and now it's fouled straight back and out of play. From third to first, he'll be Austin Palachek. He'll be Littman, Pills, and Wirtz. Erickson is catching Donahue. Here's the payoff. That one's popped up. Coming in on it is the left fielder McDonald, and the shortstop will call him off. Littman will catch the fly ball, and there's one away. Now Michael Delzer, wearing number 13. He is the left fielder for the Moondogs. Great tops. There's a strike on the breaking ball. Nice pitch. Kind of have the Newman Catholic colored sleeves. Here's the 0-1. That one bounces in there, and it's 1-1. Sky blue with the white sleeves. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. Kind of like the uniform setup for that one's line center field. Justin Rayburn coming in on it, and will settle under for out number 2.
Number 7.
Now Dalton Strebig, wearing number 7, the third baseman. As there are 2 outs, nobody on. And coming in is Donahue. Misses in, and it's 1-0. Got the. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. Chopper coming into land at the Marshfield Clinic. Here's the 1-1. That one's fouled up, and it will reach the seats, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Dalton Strebig, the third baseman. Told you before the game that we couldn't figure out that one's grounded over to the second baseman. Nice hop on, nice play over to first for out number 3. So they go down in order again. We go to the bottom of the second. It is Medford nothing and Marshfield nothing.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
Tonight's game sponsor, and we got a flashlight going to White Ticket 692.
What can I do better?
7031. 7031. You got a water bottle going to Lucky Ticket.
To the bottom of the second inning we go. It'll be Nate McDonald, Luke Wirtz, and Bobby Pills. 5, 6, and 7 for the Medford for the Marshfield Chaparrals, as we will see what they can do in this time around against Brett Paul. Paul gave up a hit with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, and was able to strike out Sam Schwanebeck on a foul tip into the mitt.
The left fielder, number 1, Nate McDonald.
Nate McDonald will lead things off. Don't see a whole lot of left-handed hitters in this league from what I've seen. And that continues here with Nate McDonald. Paul coming set on the rubber. Gets one he likes immediately and comes set and delivers. And missed just in. McDonald, a very open stance. With his front toe almost on the back of the batter's box, facing the Marshfield dugout. Kicks dirt with his left foot twice every single time. And here's the 2-0. Misses high and in, 3-0. Baseball players have a lot of routine. And if they break that routine, it's usually not against their own will. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1 to Nate McDonald. See Ryan Braun do it after every at-bat. Backs up and undoes his batting gloves. Here's the 3-1. Misses high and in. There's the first walk. And the second base runner for the
First baseman, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
second base runner for the Chaparrals. And now Luke Wirtz, the first baseman. See if McDonald will be on the move. Digs in with Davies holding him on at first. Comes set, delivers. There's a strike, still popping the mitt is Paul. Bobby Pills on deck. Austin Palachek be up if anybody else reaches. McDonald leads from first. Paul looks at him a couple times and delivers home. That one's popped straight up foul territory. Enough room for Guyton, and makes the play right here in front of us. Nice play by the catcher for out number 1. McDonald's still stranded at first with one away. Bobby Pills now up. Nice play by the Moondog catcher. See what Pills can do with McDonald at first. Still leading. Good lead at first. And hits on the outside corner for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Good lead. About a 5-step lead for McDonald. There's an off-speed pitch. Nice job there by Brett Paul on the changeup, and it's quickly 0-2. Again, the Chaps have a game on Sunday at Abbotsford. Here's the 0-2, and that one's grounded foul down the first base line. Able to stay alive. Quite behind it was Bobby Pills. He's just able to stay alive. Here's the 0-2. McDonald leads from first. That one's drilled and past the diving second baseman Westfall. And a base hit on an 0-2 pitch for Bobby Pills. So now there's 2 on and 1 out for Austin Palachek. Palachek playing third base, wears no batting gloves. Kind of a neon tape job on his bat. Black bat, white handle, but has the neon tape job. Runners at first and second, 1 out. There's a pitch to Palachek, misses outside, and it's 1-0. So Westfall has had a couple of near incredible plays at second, but just out of the reach of Westfall. Here's the 1-0. Just missed high and inside, and it's 2-0. Ryan Metz is on deck. He will be DHing for Jack Donahue. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike to Palachek. 7-8-9 due up for Medford in the top of the third. Comes set, does Paul. Still looking. Still looking. Back at second. Delivers. That one's drilled. And foul. And it's now 2-2 to Austin Palachek. Opportunity to drive in the first run of the ball game. Holding on McDonald is Westfall at second. Nobody holding on Pills at first. Steps off does Paul. And Nate McDonald did not move at all. Westfall about a step off second. Comes set, delivers his Paul. That one's fouled straight back and out of play. And hits in the parking lot, but nothing. Didn't look like it had hit a vehicle. Still a lot of time. A great crowd on hand for a Wednesday evening baseball game. Here's the 2-2. Misses high, 3-2. Medford and Marshfield. Still a lot of room for you out here if you would like to come out and watch some baseball. Here's the 3-2. That one's grounded right back up the middle. Westfall steps on second, over to first, and nice scoop there by Davies for the second and third out. So 4-3 double play will end the threat for the Chaps in the second. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
No, the 6th.
Top of the 6th, okay.
Chips hamburgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6th.
6th, okay. So Trevor, when we do that, I'll take the Chips logo on the right field sign up there, okay? Okay.
To the top of the 3rd we go. A 4-3 double play to end the top or the bottom of the 2nd, and a opportunity for Marshfield to get on the board was erased by that. But top of the 3rd, Little Sprouts Learning Garden radar update. Beautiful weather, 75 degrees here in Marshfield, and no rain in sight. Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale. Spots open now for ages 2.5 to 5. Go to Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook to learn more, as Ben Lindgren opens the top of the 3rd with a leadoff single to left field.
33, Brett Paul.
And now Brett Paul, the pitcher, trying to help himself out with a runner at first and nobody out. Jumping on the first pitch was Ben Lindgren. That one's fouled straight back and to the fencing. Let's see if Donahue can induce a ground ball double play. Shakes one off, shakes 2 off, shakes a 3rd one off, and a 4th. That's the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen that. Squares to bunt and will be a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Donahue is shaking off Erickson's call, or Erickson's calls a couple times. Squares to bunt, and that one gets by the first baseman and will head into right field. The first baseman, Wirtz, was not paying attention, and there will be an E2 on the throw. So now Brett Paul is at the dish with an opportunity to drive in a run. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Medford pitcher. Comes set to Donahue. That one's popped up. Foul territory, room to make a play, and it will be dropped by Wirtz right in front of Jason down the first base line. It remains 1-2. Couple of tough plays the last couple pitches for Wirtz down at first. Had an opportunity to get Lindgren at first, just not paying attention on the throw from Erickson. 1-2 coming back. Donahue steps in front of the rubber. Gets what he likes and comes set. And delivers. Breaking ball just missed slow. And it's 2-2. Austin Davies is on deck. The Moondogs first baseman. Coming set. And delivers. That one's fouled straight back. Staying alive is Brett Paul. Had a bad bunt attempt on the E2 a couple of pitches ago. Staying alive with a couple foul balls. And here is the 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3, got him looking. First strikeout of the evening for Jack Donahue. And now Austin Davies with Trenton Weber King on deck. So the first time through the batting order, no left-handed hitters for Medford. And with a runner at second, 1 out. See what Davies can do. Just missed low. Donahue giving up his first hit to lead off the 3rd. Reached on an errant throw, and that one bounced and over to Donahue. Donahue over to Wirtz. And Davies does his job getting the runner over to third, but now there's 2 outs.
Back to the top of the
He's
order.
able to get some wood on it, and Donahue is able to get off the mound, make a play, and throw over to first. Now Trenton Weber King, he grounded over to third base his first time, and delivers. There's a strike right up the middle, or right down the middle, excuse me. Marshall Westfall on deck. Runner at third is Ben Lindgren. And delivers. That one's drilled right field. Making a play on it is Schwanebeck, and he will make the grab. So a leadoff single, and he gets to third, but nothing doing here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless in Marshfield.
For the Moondogs, no runs.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Number 692-6738. 6738.
To the bottom of the third now we go. Still scoreless here in Marshfield. It'll be Ryan Metz, Austin Littman, and Justin Rayburn due up for the Chaps here in the bottom of the third. They didn't give Erickson an error on that throw, but I will. So that was to let a runner get to second on an errand throw. That would be an error in my book any day of the week. So as Brett Paul is finishing up his warm-ups.
And we have a special contest to do in the next inning.
So Ryan Metz now up.
First 2 white tickets for a wet T-shirt frozen contest T-shirt game.
And once again, a great crowd on hand here this evening at Jack Hackman Field. Still a lot of room for you, and still a lot of time for you as we are here in the bottom of the third inning, and it is a scoreless game between Marshfield and Medford. Marshfield has had some runners on in the last couple innings. Had Riley Erickson single in the bottom of the first and a stolen base. Had a runner get to second last time, and then a double play by Austin Palachek. Austin Palachek get to a ground out into a double play. Now Ryan Metz. And here is the first pitch to Metz. There's ball, misses low. He is doing the DHing for Jack Donahue tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. Paul looking in, gets one he likes, and delivers. There's a strike right down Main Street, and it's 1-1. Littman on deck, Rayburn due up here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. That one's drilled right field, and coming in on it will be Caraba for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down as Metz flies out. Game moving right along as we just passed the top of the hour. 8:06 here in Marshfield. You're watching Marshfield Chaparrals baseball on Focus on Marshfield on YouTube. Jason Zaleski down the first base line doing the camera work. Trevor right here making sure everybody gets a good video here this afternoon or this evening. Doing all the computer work. Here is the 0-1 to Austin Littman. Misses just high on the breaking ball, and it's 1-1. Littman lined out to Lindgren his first time. A nice diving backhanded grab, and that one misses low, and it's 2-1. Justin Rayburn on deck. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 2-1. That one's grounded right back to Paul. Snags it, underhands it over to first for out number 2. So last couple innings, we've seen some nice plays by the pitchers, able to get off the mound and make a play. And there's 2 up and 2 down for Justin Rayburn. He grounded to short his first time up. That one skips in there. Nice stop behind the dish. 1-0 to the Chaps center fielder. Brett Paul looking in. Here he comes. Oh, just missed inside, and it's 2-0. Can hear the home plate umpire call that one. Umpires usually don't announce where it is, but he was able to, and it's 2-0. That one's slined to right center field and a base hit. And that ball just died out there in front of the right fielder, Caraba. It hit the grass and just stopped. And now Riley Erickson. He singled and stole a base in the first. Nice piece of opposite field hitting there by Justin Rayburn, and there's 1 on and 2 out again for the Chaps. Erickson singled past Westfall in the first. See what Rayburn can do at first. Here's the pitch. Misses just low. And it's 1-0. Schwannebeck on deck. Open stance for Chaparral's catcher. And delivers. There's a nice pitch, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball just hitting the outside corner. Erickson agreeing with the call. And here's the 1-1. Coming set and delivering. And there goes Rayburn. Gun down to first base, or second, and a nice scoop by the second baseman, and a tag out at second. Some more base running blunders for the Chaparrals, and we go to the top of the 4th on a caught stealing. It is still scoreless in Marshfield.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
And China Military Appreciation Night, sponsored by Wood County Crime Stoppers. We will have a Black Hawk fly-in during the national anthem at 7 o'clock. So
back to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield as another base running blunder for the, not really base running blunders for the Chaparrals tonight. Just good defensive work for the Medford Moondogs. But the top of the 4th we go. Sport and Spine Clinic of Marshfield and Auburndale. Did your doctor give you a referral for physical therapy? That means you can choose Sport and Spine Clinic of Marshfield and Auburndale. Marshall Westfall, Cole Caraba, and Andy Guyden for the Moondogs as we begin the 4th inning. Guyden's able to throw out Justin Rayburn to end the 3rd. Marshall Westfall lined to Palachek in the 1st. They're announcing once again next Wednesday night they will have a Black Hawk helicopter fly-in during the National Anthem for Military Appreciation Night. That one's lined into right field, and it is a leadoff single for Marshall Westfall. And now Cole Caraba. Nobody out, 1 on. That game next Wednesday will be at 7 o'clock against the Wapaka Lakemen. We'll see what...
Still looking for tickets, 692-6888.
Let's see what Caraba can do with nobody on. That one's fouled straight back over the fence. And it will be fouled back, and it'll be strike 1. No balls and a strike to Cole Caraba, the Moondog right fielder. That one's bounced right off of the plate. Donahue will only have a play at first for out number 1. Hit it right off of home plate. And another good play by the Chaparral's pitcher, but now there's 1 out and a runner at second base. Now Andy Gooden up for the Moondogs. Runner at second is Marshall Westfall. Coming set, delivering. That one's fouled back and out of play, and it's no balls and a strike. Guyton flew out, popped up to short his first time up to Andy Littman. Donahue looking in again. And pickoff attempt and had him in a rundown. A great job by Jack Donahue running him back to second. And a caught stealing a pickoff by Jack Donahue. So have a pickoff and a 1-6 put out for out number 2. What a great job. What a great job by Jack Donahue to twist and throw. Here is the 1. Breaking ball just missed, and it's 1-1. Coming set, delivering. That one's drilled, popped to center field. Justin Rayburn settles under it, and that will do it for the Moondogs here in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th with Marshfield coming to bat.
Nasonville Dairy. Thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Valley just have rental prizes. We got three.
I just didn't have a chance.
So a flashlight goes to 6926-708. 6708. Got a nice water bottle goes to ticket number 116-5460. And an 8-in-1 lunch set goes to 6926-700.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field here, Marshfield. Chaparral's Moondogs going at it. And something else that we've got going on is Patty Hazenbank, Century 21, consider it sold. Check out Patty's featured property located at 900 West 5th Street in Marshfield. $299, and it's a 5-bedroom beauty located right on West 5th Street in Marshfield. Give Patty a holler on Facebook or give her a call and check out her feature listing for the week. Here's Steve Maves.
Thank you, Jason. As to the bottom of the 4th we go. And it'll be Riley Erickson to lead things off in the 4th. He was up to bat when Justin Rayburn got caught stealing.
Well, if you're watching your phone, the Brewers did get rained out in Pittsburgh tonight. That game will be made up at a later date.
So Riley Erickson, Sam Schwannebeck, and Nate McDonald. 3, 4, and 5 all due up for the Chaparrals. Riley Erickson to once again lead things off. He singled back in the 1st and was in a 1-1 count in the bottom of the 3rd. Again, when Justin Rayburn got thrown out. Brett Paul pitching well. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball to Erickson to begin things, and there's strike 1. Paul has given up a hit in all 3 innings. Here's the 0-1. Misses low, 1-1. 3 hits given up, but in the 2nd was erased by a double play. In the 3rd, it was erased by caught stealing. That one's drilled over to 3rd base. Nice stop. Makes the play over to 1st, and Davies again a nice scoop at 1st base. Some great defense being played here tonight on both sides. And now Sam Schwanebeck struck out his first time up.
Sam Schwanebeck.
Nice play over there by Strebig, and another good scoop and stab by Davies. That one's drilled foul, and it will drift out of play to Schwanebeck.
Concession stand to get 50 cents, along with a chance to win a
No balls and a strike.
Sponsored by Team Decker of Century 21 Real.
Nate McDonald on deck.
Him and hers bicycle to be given away.
Here's the 0-1 to Schwanebeck. Oh, sweet chin music on that one. Misses high and in, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. That one's drilled, and it will be a base hit for Sam Schwanebeck to continue the hitting for Marshfield. And now Nate McDonald, he walked.
Left fielder, number 1, Nate McDonald.
Schwanebeck drilled that one to right center field. And now the 4th hit for Marshfield, and there's 1 on and 1 out for Nate McDonald. Got as far as 2nd the last time he got on in the 2nd. He's headed to 3rd on the double play, and that one missed high and in. Luke Wirtz, if McDonald can get on. Schwanebeck leads from first, just a couple step lead. Misses high and in, 2-0. And McDonald walked on 5 pitches his first time up.
Looking for white ticket, 6926797, 797. You can pick that up by Gavin.
Here's the 2-0 now, and delivers. That one's drilled right at third baseman and out of the stretch from Strebig, and now there's 2 on and 1 out.
First baseman, number 5, Luke Wirtz.
And now Luke Wirtz, the first baseman. He popped out his first time to the catcher. And we'll see what he can do with 2 on and 1 out. See if Marshfield can crack this one open, break it open. 5 hits now for Marshfield. There's a strike to Wirtz. Bobby Pills is on deck. Comes set. Does Brett Paul. Looking in and again and delivers. Misses high and it's 1-1. A conference, no, just a little meeting between the catcher and the pitcher to make sure the signs were right. Making sure that they were agreeing and on the same page. 1 ball and 1 strike to Luke Wirtz. Here's the 1-1 from Paul. Ooh. Looked like that pitch was behind him. And it's 2-1. Looks like it was behind Wirtz on that one, and it's now 2-1. As Paul laughing out there on the pitcher's mound. Westfall trying to hold Schwaneberg, and that one's popped. And coming in is Westfall, and he'll make the catch a few steps onto the grass. 4 out, number 2. And now Bobby Pills. He singled his last time up to right field on an 0-2 pitch. So we'll see if Pills might be able to bring in Sam Schwanebeck. Don't know about the speed on the base paths for Marshfield. Still looking and delivers. That one's drilled right back to Paul again. Another great play by the pitcher. And that will do it. And Marshfield leaves 2 more on. And they had 2 on with 1 out, unable to do anything else. We go to the top of the 5th, still scoreless between Marshfield and Medford.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger, to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Larger size. This one's yours. You have whoever gets the shirt out of the bag and on.
We're back to Jack Hackman Field.
1, go.
The weather could not have been any nicer here this afternoon, this evening. Got a beautiful night for baseball. Few clouds here and there, but cannot be too upset about the weather here tonight. So, still got plenty of time. We're going to the top of the 5th, and it's still scoreless, so you never know how long this game will end here tonight, as they have a frozen t-shirt contest going on the other end between the third base grandstands and behind home plate. But to the top of the 5th we go. Marshfield Insurance Agency. Fun people, free quotes. Give Marshfield Insurance Agency a call now at 715-387-4443 or see them at marshfieldinsurance.net. To the top of the 5th, it will be Michael Delzer, Dalton Strebig, and Ben Lindgren for... It'll be Michael Delzer, Dalton Strebig, and Ben Lindgren for Medford. See if they can get something going on here in the 5th. Just 2 hits against Jack Donahue. And here is the first pitch. That one's grounded over to shortstop Littman, and that's going to be, he's going to be safe. It's going to be we'll see what the base umpire called him safe. Could not really see the tag very well, but we'll see what the final verdict is. It looks like he did miss him, and he's out. He tagged him in the back. So that's what you like to see between base umpires and home plate umpires. That was a nice job by the home plate umpire to get down the line and be able to make the call on the tag. And that one bounces in there to Dalton Strebig. So 1-0. Nice call, or nice throw, a nice tag by first baseman Wirtz, and it's 1-1 now to Dalton Strebig, who grounded out to second his first time up. Misses low, and it's 2-1. Ben Lindgren is on deck. He singled his last time up. Coming set, Donahue, and delivering. Swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Looking in, Donahue shakes off 2 or 3 again and delivers. That one's drilled over to Littman again. Strong throw over to first, and that time no tag needed. Strong throw, and there are 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Center fielder, number 4, Ben Lindgren.
Now Ben Lindgren, he singled and was left at third his last time around. Here's pitch. Breaking ball starts him off with a strike. Brett Paul is on deck. Donahue, 2 hits given up so far through 4 2/3, and that one is going to be an infield single. So a nice try there by Austin Palachek, but off of his glove. And Littman was going to back him up, so once it hit the tip of his glove, it was out of Littman's reach. And Ben Lindgren has 2 hits, 2 of the 3 for Medford. And now Brett Paul looks at strike 1. The pitcher struck out looking his last time up. has done some good work on the hill so far tonight. Donahue delivers. That one's popped left center field, and Justin Rayburn calls off McDonald and comes up with the catch, and that will do it here in the top of the fifth. No runs, one hit, one left on. We go to the bottom of the fifth, still scoreless.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
Goes to ticket 1165484
To the bottom of the fifth we go. It'll be Palachuk, Metz, and Lippman, and not a bad seat here at Jack Hackman Field. Out in the left field, out beyond left field, got a couple of lawn chairs and some spectators bringing in the sights, and have seen a heck of a game by Brett Paul and Jack Donahue so far, and a great crowd on hand all over, down the first base line, third base line, and behind home plate. And don't forget, on Sunday you can see the Chaps in Abbotsford for a 1:30 start against Abbotsford, and next Wednesday, once again here at Jack Hackman Field, it'll be Marshfield Chaparrals and the Wolfpack Lakemen. And once again, Palachuk, Metz, and Lippman. Palachuk grounded into the inning-ending double play in the second. The Chaps have gotten 5 hits, have gotten a hit every inning, just unable to scratch anything across the board. Here's the first pitch. That one's fouled back, out of play, and it's no balls and a strike. Once again, 3:20 down the lines. Here's pitch. That one swung out and missed. Good off-speed pitch by Brett Paul. 3:20 down the lines, 367 in the gaps, and 385 to dead center. Don't see a lot of fields with the gap footage, as Paul misses outside. It's 1-2. Gary Varsho down the left field line and Jordan Zimmerman down the right field line have their names stapled here at Jack Hackman Field. Jordan Zimmerman, of course, pitching in the major leagues. Here's a pitch, 2-2. That one's drilled, and will be an easy out there by Westfall. Lazy fly ball for out number 1.
You smell what the rock is cooking.
And now Ryan Metz. Ryan Metz up. He flew out to right field his first time up. Again, he is a designated hitter for Jack Donahue, with Austin Lippman on deck. Here's the first pitch to Metz, and that one misses low. Just past 8:30 here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Here's the 1-0, now 2-0. We're watching Marshfield Chaparrals baseball, brought to you on Focus on Marshfield. Jason Zaleski down the first base line. Trevor Zaleski doing all the computer work. I am Steve Maves on this beautiful Wednesday evening for baseball, and it's Marshfield or Westfall did not call off Brett Paul on the base error, as we will see if Brett Paul can work out of it now with no outs. Brett Paul is going to take a couple warm-up pitches. It looked like his right arm was hit. Outs after the and now Luke Wirtz, he has popped to the catcher and has popped to the second baseman. Most adversity that Paul has faced here tonight. Here's pitch. Misses high and in. And it's 2-0. Bobby Pills on deck. Austin Palachek up if anybody gets on. If anybody were to reach. Here is the 2-0. There's a strike inside corner. So Nate McDonald went after the first pitch, was popped straight up. He was thinking about third base, but Strebig was able to get over there and cover third before he made an attempt. Here's the 2-1, now 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the delivery. That one's drilled left field down the line. That one will be caught by the left fielder, Delzer. Nice play by Michael Delzer in left field. So now one out for Bobby Pills. Don't see a lot of anymore in baseball, but that might have been one of those times when you tell a guy like Luke Wirtz to down a bunt to get Nate McDonald over to third base with only one out. And you never know what's going to happen when the ball starts being thrown around the infield. And now Bobby Pills. He has singled and has grounded out to the pitcher. Here's the pitch. There's a strike from Paul to Pills. Bobby was on when Palachek grounded into the inning-ending double play. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball just missed inside, and it's 1-1. Best opportunity for Marshfield here tonight. With a runner at second and nobody out. Wirtz lined out to left field. Here's the 1-1. That one's grounded over to second base. That will get McDonald over to third. And that will be a 4-3 put out. And now there's two outs. And Austin Palachek now up. Runner at third, two outs. The runner is Nate McDonald. He reached on a two-base error to begin this inning. Looking in and getting one he likes. Here's the pitch to Palachek. Breaking ball. Nice pitch there by Brett Paul, and it's 0-1. You see the middle infielders Westfall and Weber King, backing up every throw now to Paul from the catcher. Here's the 0-1. Bounces in there, a great stop by the catcher. And it's 1-1. One ball, one strike, two outs. Still got a question possibly why Luke Wirtz, obviously he's a big bat, but why he wouldn't be bunting and in front of, right underneath the catcher, and it's 2-1 to Palachek. Runner at third is Nate McDonald. Austin Palachek trying to drive him in as we play in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the pitch and delivers. Misses just outside, and it's 3-1. Palachek grounded into that double play in the second and flew out in the fifth. Here's the 3-1. Outside corner for strike two. And now Brett Paul is just one strike away from getting out of this inning. Palachek trying to drive in the first run of the game for both teams. Timeout called by Palachek. Here is the 3-2. And delivers. That one's fouled straight back. Staying alive is Palachek. Brett Paul working in his sixth inning. No runs given up. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Here's the payoff. Just missed inside, and there's walk number 4.
Designated hitter, number 9, Ryan Metz.
And now Ryan Metz up. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. Infield coming in to talk to their pitcher, Brett Paul. If Paul is able to get out of this inning, which it might be his last, still holding that right elbow after his shortstop Weber King hit him coming in to try and make the catch. To begin this inning, still holding that right elbow, but since then he's got a line out to left and a ground out to Bobby Pills. He just walked Austin Palachek with Ryan Metz up now. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. We'll see if Palachek is on the run. Here's pitch. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Austin Littman is on deck. Here's the 1-0. Misses high, and it's 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 2-0 count to the designated hitter Ryan Metz. Here's the pitch. This is low, 3-0. Metz has flown out to right and has walked. He was stranded at third in inning number 5. Here's 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-0, or 3-1 now, excuse me. Marshfield has left 7 on, 5 in the last 2 innings. Here's the 3-1. That one's popped up, foul territory, and it will get out of play. And now Palachek will have a head start on the pitch. Ryan Metz with a full count. Palachek will be on the move. We'll see what Paul gives him. Davies still holding. Just misses low, and it's going to be a heavy loaded and 2 outs. Thought this inning would be on to Austin Littman. Shortstop. Here's the 0-1. That one's drilled. Here's the first pitch to Rayburn. That one misses low, and it's 1-0. Chaparrals can hang on to this lead and get